If I die, bury me in sand, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn.
Right guys, I'm Taylor J. Lee. Welcome to, as you can see by the title, the highest rated possible squad on FIFA 14 at the moment. Obviously this is all going to change when Legends come out because of the crazy overall stats on some of the Legends. But at the moment, 189 overall rated squad is the highest you can get on FIFA 14. Or at least the highest anyone's got. As number one in the world for top squads, only got 189, the same as me. So yeah, I'll get straight into the squad building now. Start off in goal. We've got Casillas. Last year, as some of you know, I had the full team of the year, so I had every blue player there was. And even Casillas' team of the year did not impress me. It was, to be honest, it was terrible. His normal card weren't great. Victor Valdez was probably a better goalkeeper on that game than him. This year, he's brilliant, and I'm so glad. 86 overall rated, and he's definitely probably the best goalkeeper I've used. Coming close to his Czech as well, but I've not played as many games with Czech, so that may be the reason. 37,000 I paid for him, which is an absolute bargain. 6'1" as you can see, I've played 80 games with him now, so I've got a good idea of what he's about. Don't get me wrong, you still get the overpowered corner goals, ones that shouldn't go in, but some of the saves this guy pulls off. We will be doing a player review on him, so you'll get to see some of his action. But his stats are great. 89 diving, 80 handling, 67 kicking, 90 reflexes. That's the big thing, his reflexes. Some of the reflex saves he does are just brilliant. Speed 65 and positioning 81. 81's a good positioning as well. Positioning and reflexes are probably two of the main aspects you need on a goalkeeper. So his only letdown's probably his speed. Kicking doesn't really matter. But yeah, he could probably do with being a bit faster, but apart from that, an excellent goalkeeper. Probably my favourite on the game so far. And we'll go to right back. I've mixed this team up a bit so it's not just like a 189 overall BBVA. I've managed to mix in a few other players from other leagues and still luckily get 100 chemistry, which you need to get for it to register in the top world ranking. But yeah, I had Philip Lahm's normal card. Used him last year, was just an average, what I'd have thought an average defender really for his rating, but this year his 87 card's brilliant, and this inform is just amazing. The amount of times he goes forward. I mean, I don't think I've scored as many with his inform card because I haven't had it as long, but the goals are scored with his other one. He was always up there in the box. So now I haven't scored any goals with his inform. I played 33 games, but the amount of crosses, if you look getting down the flanks, this guy is definitely one to have. I will probably change his Guardian. I haven't got round to sorting out all their chemistry styles and stuff on them all yet, but there's a couple of players I'm looking to add in, one of which was released yesterday, which you'll probably all know. I am looking at getting them into the squad, so there'll be another squad builder done if I'm lucky enough to be able to get him. But yeah, Philip Lahm, great player, great right back. I don't really use Bundesliga teams, so I'm really glad I've managed to fit him into this team. There's like the odd few Bundes players I like, two of which I've managed to get into this team. And still keep 100 chemistry, so that was good. 80 pace, 58 shooting, 87 passing, 83 dribbling, 85 defending, and 68 heading, which are some great stats for a right back. So I would definitely suggest getting him. And let's have a look again. As you can see, 168k I paid for him. I think he may have come down a little bit now. It might be able to get him around 150k mark, but if you've got a Bundes team, or you've got a German team, or you've got a team you can fit him into like this one, I'd definitely suggest getting him. Great player. But now onto the centre backs. First one we're going to put in, we'll put Ramos in this side. Again, last year, one of the best defenders. This year, I'm struggling to find anyone better than him. His pace, he seems so much faster than he's meant to. I've only paid 48k, which is an absolute bargain compared to last year's prices on him. Played 102 games with him, so he's been one of my original players. Scored 6 goals and he's brilliant from the corners. He's only 6 foot, but he never seems to get beat in the air. He's got a high attacking work rate, which sometimes can let him down because he does go flying up the pitch and end up lost up there, and someone counter attacks. And I think my defense, the whole of my defence is pretty attacking minded. So, and I'm not the greatest defender on the game, so I do struggle with that. And he's only got a medium defensive work rate, but 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Great player. He's got 80 pace, which is great. 61 shooting, which is good for a defender. Passing 74, dribbling 72, defending 84 and heading 86. So some great all-round stats there, and a really, really solid, good defender. If you can get this guy into any of your teams for 48k, it's probably even less than that now, because like you're seeing, I have had him for 100 games. I've actually packed him but forgot to swap him, which done me in a bit, but never mind. Right then, PK is the next defender in this squad. Again with Ramos, love playing with this player, great defender again, better than last year. 6'4", only 8,000 coins I paid for him. I'm pretty sure he's gone ridiculously low now. I'm sure you can buy him for about 4,000 coins now. Played 92 games with him, scored 3 goals, great off corners, always getting chances between him and PK. One of them's normally there or thereabouts. Tackling superb. Just another great solid defender. Definitely suggest, if you can get this guy, to get him. To be honest, there's not a player in the team that I think's bad, which makes a change for FIFA. Having a good team of good players. But PK's pace is 62, his shooting's 52, passing 76, dribbling 67, then he's got 86 defending, 81 heading. Great all-round player. Definitely suggest you getting him. Now we've got another one that's not from the BBVA, left back, but ties in nicely with a couple of other players, and obviously it helped me when I was messing about to get the squad rating to 89 overall. And it's Ashley Cole. You'll see what player links in with in a minute, but it brings it all up to 100% chemistry. BBVA only got 82 and 83. I did have Jordi Alba and I've had Marcelo, both great defenders, but just purely on the stats factor, on the overalls at the moment, I've had to go with Ashley Cole to match so this team makes to the 189 overall rated. But Ashley Cole, great defender. Don't normally use Ashley Cole, I'll be honest. Don't like him as a footballer himself. Normally Leighton Baines I would use, but this guy's really impressed me in his gameplay and the way he plays. So he is a good defender. 63 games I've played with him. I've played more than that, but I sold him. But then I needed him back for my team rating when I got rid of someone else. I've been messing about with this team for probably a couple of weeks to get it to the 89 overall rating, and a team I'm happy with and playing with. But I must admit I do like Cole this year. Very good. Lost a lot of his pace, but still a great defender, and still 76 isn't that slow for a defender. As you can see, I paid 7.8k for him. You'd have to check, but I wouldn't be surprised if most of the players are half the price of what I've paid for them, apart from the top ones. So everyone's just ridiculously dropping in price. But yeah, 63 games. He ain't scored for me. He's had a few chances, but with him being left-footed on the left, when he does get in them positions to have a shot, he's normally on his right foot. Which with a 2-star weak foot defender, you're going to struggle. Again, high attacking work rate, and only medium defensive. So my defence, my whole team and outlook is pretty much go for goals, which ain't great for someone like me who can't defend for shit. But 76 pace, 61 shooting, 80 passing, 78 dribbling, 82 defending and 71 heading. Great all-round stats for a left back. Good overall, good pace, decent solid defender, good strength on the ball. Again, like Lahm, get the ball on that side of the pitch, and he's always there or thereabout, helping with the midfielders and attackers. So another great player. Then we'll go to the first midfielder who we're going to link him in with. Which is Juan Mata, another great player. Only bad side is he has to play on the left due to linking in with Ashley, and he's left-footed, which more left and right-sided players have to be the opposite foot just for cutting in purposes. But he links in with Ashley Colwell, being Chelsea in Premier League, so they get a green, and then he links in with the other lot, like PK, Spanish, so he links in with him. And he also links in with the other centre midfielder that we'll go on to in a minute. But yeah, another player I'm really impressed with. Great player, 70k paid for him. Not sure what he's going for now. It's probably 10k less than that. 4-star skills, so you can have a mess about the skills. 97 games I've played with him, so again got a good judgment on him. He's only scored 3 goals. Like I said again, like Ashley Cole. I mean, he's got 3-star weak foot, but when you cut in from the left, you want a right-footed player, and so when he does get chances, it is hard for a left-footed player to score from the right with his right foot. But he scored 3 goals for me. Really good player, decent pace, really good dribbling, good passing. He's not got a bad shot, and his heading's good. So another good all-round player. If you've got a BPL team, I'd definitely suggest you trying him, or a Spanish team, or some sort of hybrid. But he's definitely worth having in. And in the centre of mid, like I said, links up with Mata on the Spanish side. It's Iniesta, also another left-footed player. Not too bad here, because the centre midfielder's not really, I don't really use him there for the striking or shooting. It's more the link up and team play. But yeah, he links in with him. Then he obviously links in with Ramos, PK on both his club and his nationality, and then links in on Ramos on his league and his nationality as well, so going to be good chemistry between all of them. So yeah, I packed Iniesta. I already had Iniesta before, so I haven't played that many games with him, but I had played a lot of games with Iniesta before. But this time when I packed him, I remembered to swap him over, so I actually had the packed player in my squad. Which is just a bit better, and if you've packed a player rather than paid for him, I think he goes for around 80k now, 80-90k. Scored 1 goal out of 18. He's got high attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate, right-footed, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. So a great, or 89 overall, great all-round player. 75 pace, not too fast, but not too slow on the other hand either. 91 passing, 91 dribbling, 72 shooting, 66 defending, and 55 heading. Just some great stats on the player for a centre mid. Yeah, and does the job nicely, what you need him to do. Like I said, didn't chip him with that many goals, but for the position he's playing for me, I don't require him to get that many goals. It's more there for the defending side and the actual assists and goals. So we'll go on to the next centre midfield player, which now is going to tie in with Philipp Lahm, which is Schweinsteiger, got 88 overall rated. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill move, 6 foot, 63 pace, the slowest of the midfielders, but to be honest, I've not noticed his pace, his lack of pace in the game. Great going forward. As you can see, he's got high attacking work rate and high defensive work rate, which is brilliant. So he goes up and back, up and back. Ideally, he'd be better off in the centre midfield role for me. So Iniesta could be on the right with the left foot, but it just wouldn't link in with Philipp Lahm then. So unfortunately, he's got to go there again. Right-footed, which I would have preferred a left-footed, right-sided player for all those cutting-in chances. He's only scored the 1 goal, 52 games. I've played with him, I paid 72,000 for him, which again, not sure on his price, what he's going for on the market today, but it's probably a lot less than that. 63 pace, 81 shooting, 86 passing, 83 dribbling, 80 defending, 74 heading. Just great all-round solid player, really. Just the only thing I'd say is probably doesn't get as many chances to use that 81 shot, being on the right side with a right foot. But for a midfield player, he's there and he does the job nicely. Right, and we'll go right forward first, which links in them. Obviously, not so much Ronaldo because he's all the way down there, but he's the final link in the Bundesliga chain, and it's one of my favourite players on FIFA 13 and fastly becoming one of my favourite players on this game is Iron Robin. Absolute beast. It's such a joy to play with. Like I've been saying, this guy plays on the right with his left foot. You just can't ask for no more. High attacking work rate, which you want, and low defensive work rate, which for a forward, right winger, however you play him, that's what you want. I think he'd be wasted in right midfield, so if any of you were thinking of getting him in right midfield, I really wouldn't bother. He needs to be up here, really. Paid 300,000 for him. I think he's dropped a little bit, not 100% on that. I think he's dropped a little bit. I have had him before, then sold him, then I got him back again when I wanted to do this team. Played 39 games, scored 25 goals, which is a great return. It's better than one in every 2 goals at the moment with him. Left-footed, 92 pace, 85 shooting, 80 passing, 92 dribbling, 47 defending, and 58 heading, which are great stats. I would definitely suggest trying this guy at some point on FIFA 14 because I absolutely love him and he's one of my favourite players. Then next we have the beast himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. Loads better than last year. All of them are. There's not as much. There's handicap on these games. Definitely when you come up, like when I play an 89 rated team and I get drawn against an 81 or 82 rated, but nothing like last year. That blue team I had last year was unplayable. This year it's so much more fun and so much better. I love playing this team now. Will be the team I keep unless any of them get upgrades like informs, which obviously Ronaldo has. That's the player I'm at the moment. I'm just trying to get the money together to add to his normal card so I can buy his upgrade when it comes down a little bit in price. But awesome player, and so I've been lucky enough to be able to get him this early on in FIFA. Look, I paid 1.6 million for him. I'm only the second owner. 125 games and 91 goals. All together with mine and the other person's is 132 games, 100 goals. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill move, 6'1", high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. You all know the stats of this guy. On the left side again with his right foot, so that's an added bonus. And look at them stats: 93 pace, 90 shooting, 79 passing, 91 dribbling, 48 defending, and 86 heading. You just can't go wrong with this guy. Obviously, for the money, not everyone's going to be able to afford to get him, but I'm lucky enough to have had him from the start, and he'll be going nowhere. Like I said, probably the only players that are going to get replaced in this team now are going to be, if they get informed players, whereas the team itself works really well together, considering it's a sort of bit of a mad hybrid with the top squad rating. And then there's only one person we could be having in the striker position. The best overall rated card on the game at the moment is Lionel Messi. Not as impressed with him, but as Ronaldo. But I don't use a striker. If I was to put him, I think if I was to put him right forward where Robin was, I'd have a lot more joy with him. I don't really play. The way I play doesn't play to strengths of having a decent attacker. You just want a goal poacher. But he's still done plenty of stuff for me and been a really good player as well. As you can see, 55 games, 32 goals. Paid 1.2 million, bang on for him. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Again, it's Messi, he is what he is, and it is a great card. If you use a striker more than how I play a lot down to Ronaldo and Robin and cutting in. But Ronaldo, obviously he's getting goals because he's still got 32, which is still better than 1 in every 2 games. Probably like 1.5 goals every 2 games for his goal ratio, something like that. 92 pace, 89 shooting, 84 passing, 96 dribbling, 44 defending, 69 heading. Great all-round stats again. All I'd say about Messi is he's weak. He's right. Even though he's got 3-star weak foot, his right foot does seem to be a letdown. I've noticed you get him in a decent position, even a decent position with just a simple shot through on goal with the goalkeeper, and it's not that great on his right foot. Left foot's a different story. You get him on his left foot in a decent position, and the goalkeeper's pulling off a world-class save, or you're already celebrating a goal. So again, this team has been like a joy to play with compared to last year. I went all out last year, got the full team of the year, and to be honest, I hardly ever used it. I used it on my stream online when people asked me to use it, but I just hated using it because you were handicapped so massively on that game, it was untrue. But there you go anyway, that's the starting 11, my starting 11. As you can see, it's 89 rated with 100% chemistry. Lowest chemistry is Robin on 7, and Messi's got 8, Ronaldo's got 8, and then I think everyone else is 10 chemistry, which is good. So the chemistry side of it, considering the rating of the squad and the mixture of players, is pretty good. Now I'll just quickly run through my bench, who I've got on my bench, because obviously the 89 overall depends on who you've got on the bench as well. So I'll quickly run through that. I've got a BPL team. Some of them are out of my BPL squad, which I'll be doing a squad builder for as well, which is quite a nice team as well. That's 88 rated overall with people from this squad on my bench. But got Vidic, his pace 53. There's no way on this squad if that bloke has got 53 pace on this game. There's just no difference. He played partners company who's got 73, and you just do not notice a 20. He's an absolute tank. Last year you could tell his pace, but he was still a really good defender. This year he's brilliant, and I really like him. And the price, I looked at him the other day, and his price has dropped ridiculously. I'm pretty sure you can get him for about 15-20k now, which for an 87 rated defender, don't be put off by his pace. 90 heading and 86 defending. Yeah, his pace is no letdown. David Silva, one of my favourite midfield players from last year. Again, another great player. I use him a lot in my I use him in my BPL starting 11. But yeah, another great player, another great card, and not a letdown whatsoever. Falcao, mainly in my team for his 90 overall rating to help me get this 89 rated squad. I haven't played that many. Let me have a look how many games I've played with him. So I've only played 5 games. It says 5 games there. That's literally sub appearances. So because he doesn't fit into any squads I've got to start him, because I haven't got a League One. I don't really think the League One teams are that great. Probably will build a cheap one so I can start playing games with him to start off with. But from what I've seen of him, he seems good. Cavani as well, another great striker on this. When I did have a League One team, I didn't actually have Falcao before, but I had a Cavani in my team. And again, for an 87 rated striker with 83 pace, Cavani's an absolute bargain as well. Another defender on. It's always a toss up between Xavi and Iniesta, but Iniesta always just nips Xavi for to be in the starting 11 because of his pace. And I got in for Aguero, one of my favourite strikers on the game. Just got his second in form, which I'm going to try my hardest to get, but I want to get Ronaldo first because I use this team more. So there's not much point in me getting a 90 rated player just to sit on the in form, just to sit on the bench at the moment, and he's really expensive, was he only come out yesterday. But I will be trying to upgrade him to the thingy because he's just an awesome. If you've got a BPL team, lads, even his normal card, I know it's still expensive, but grab his normal card, anything, he's a really good striker. He's got everything all round striking. Again, Cavani, for his money, if you fit him into a team, you've got a League One team, get Cavani. He's a great striker. I've scored some really good goals with him when I had his card before in his League One team, in the League One team. So I might build a League One team and have him and Falcao up front, with a Cam maybe behind them. Would be a really nice team if I can get a nice team round them. And then the other bench player is Van Persie, which Van Persie, not much. He does lack in pace, but he's probably more my type of striker because I don't actually need the pace for a striker. As like I said, it's for rebounds, headers, and his attacking positioning. Hits the post and he's on the pitch. It's going back to Van Persie. It's always there. Great player. Used his normal card and then his upgrades even better. Like this year as well. That's what one thing I will say. I've used a lot of these players that I've bought informs for, and I've used a lot of their normal cards first. And like last year on it, you were paying like 300k extra, and you could not tell the difference from a normal card to an inform on FIFA 13. This year there's a massive difference. Straight away you can tell the differences. And you might see Ozil there and wonder why he's not in the team. Actually selling him now. I've bought his normal card, and that's going to fund some of the money towards me getting inform Ronaldo. So hopefully I'll have that as well soon. Inform Ronaldo. As soon as I get that, I'll get another squad builder out with the inform Ronaldo in it. And hopefully inform Aguero, just depending on how things go with my trading and stuff. But anyway, lads, that's the team, the world ranking. Like I said, I'll go and show you now. It's I think last time I looked I was 9th. So obviously I'll top out my friends by 1. Next person's got 188. Then here's the top world ranking. So this is out of every single player on FIFA Ultimate Team. And I've dropped down again. I'm not sure how it works because they're all the same players, people in there. I think it goes on might go on club value, or see he's got 125k team value, and I've got a 78 million club value. So I think that's what it goes on next, basically. So I'm 10th in the world, but there's obviously I'm above other people with 189, and I'm pretty sure it goes on to club value. He's got 88. So I think that's how it works, but because I don't keep all my, when I do pack openings, I keep all the players, and once there's another player I'm aiming to get, like Ronaldo, that my club value will shoot down when I try and get, once I get nearer to getting Ronaldo, because I'll just be quick selling everybody in my club that's not in any of my teams, obviously that's not worth selling. And then obviously your squad value, your club value goes down. I think that's why I'm so lowly down, because of my club value. But I'm happy with 10th in the world so far. Obviously when Legends come out, that's going to get blown out of the water, because you're going to have some crazy stats players, like 95 Pele, and there's a lot of 90s, 89s, so it's going to be a lot of building up to do, but hopefully I'll get my hands on a few of them, maybe even sell up this team and build a Legends team, something like that. Well, anyway, that's enough from me for this video. I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos now. If you're not already subscribed to me, please subscribe to me. There's going to be a lot of videos, a lot of player reviews. I've got a lot of pack openings to release. I've been having a lot of problems with releasing videos because of all this freezing. I mean, this squad build-up, you'll probably notice, because it'll probably glitch in places, but it's actually froze on me 3 times while I've been recording this. So, and I'm going to have to obviously put three videos into one together, but I am going to start uploading a lot more. I've got a series starting on another account where I'm going to show, starting with I've bought an English bronze team, starting 11 and reserves. I think it cost me about 15k, so I'm starting off at the bottom. I'm going to have no money, probably just a few things to trade off, and I'm going to play online seasons and try and work my way as high as I can, and gradually building the team from a bronze English to a silver English, from a silver English to a gold English. So that'll be interesting to do, and I'll be giving away some of my trading tips on there, which last year on FIFA 13 I probably traded and earned in the region of 30 million coins. Like I said, I literally had every player you could possibly have on the game, and it was all from trading. I've got no coin sponsors or anything like that, so I did it all from trading, which some of it's carried on to this side, because I've sold my coins on 13 to buy packs on here, and I've had quite a lot of luck in packs. I've got some good pack openings, so I've just got to get around to editing everything. So if you're new on here, make sure you subscribe and like. Leave some comments if you've got any ideas of videos, and there'll be links in my description for my Twitter, my Twitch, and a couple of the good YouTube guys who I'm mates with and have been helping me out on this. So check out the descriptions, the links in the descriptions. Go and subscribe to them. There's going to be loads of videos coming from us all soon. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you all real soon.